Once upon a time, nestled in a valley between two rolling hills, there existed a peculiar village called Treblantia. Here, the inhabitants were not your ordinary folk. They were the Treblans, a whimsical and inventive bunch with a penchant for beans and an extraordinary solution for heating their homes. In Treblantia, beans weren't just a food, they were a way of life. The Treblans grew beans of all shapes, sizes, and colors in their vast fields that stretched across the valley. From morning till night, the air was filled with the delightful aroma of simmering bean stews and roasted legumes. Now, you might be wondering, how did the Treblans use beans to heat their homes? Well, that's where their wacky ingenuity came into play. You see, the Treblans had discovered a unique property of beans. When consumed in large quantities, they produce copious amounts of flatulence. Instead of letting this natural gas go to waste, they devised a brilliant system to capture and utilize it. Feeding. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the Treblans would gather in their village square with specialized contraptions resembling oversized butterfly nets. These nets weren't for catching insects, though. They were for catching something far more pungent. As the villagers indulged in their nightly feast of beans, the air soon filled with a symphony of toots and trumpets. But instead of embarrassment, the Treblans greeted each emission with glee, swinging their nets skillfully to capture the precious gas. Once captured, the flatulence was funneled into a series of pipes that crisscrossed beneath the village, leading to every home. There, it was ignited to provide warmth and comfort throughout the chilly Treblantian nights. Of course, the process wasn't without its challenges. There were mishaps and misadventures aplenty, rogue gusts of wind blowing gas clouds in unexpected directions, overly enthusiastic villagers swinging nets a little too vigorously, and the occasional bean-induced explosion that sent villagers scrambling for cover. But through it all, the Treblans laughed and persevered, finding joy in their wacky solution to heating their homes. They embraced their unique way of life, celebrating their love for beans and the inventive spirit that made Treblantia unlike any other village in the land. And so, in the cozy glow of their bean-powered fires, the Treblans lived happily ever after, warming their homes with laughter, ingenuity, and a whole lot of flatulence.